Dear students, the next question that we have, let's see the challenge it poses. So, for which of the following actions may the directors be liable to contribute to the funds of the company? You see, these are all linked questions, and we are all focused on the directors. And when the same concept comes again and again, that reinforces your understanding. Okay, so on winding up a company, it is discovered that it has been trading when the directors knew that insolvent liquidation could not be avoided. Okay. So, for which of the following actions may directors be liable to contribute to the funds of the company? Okay, that's good that I've already received the answer. Okay. All of you can have a go at it. Is it option A, wrongful trading, option B, fraudulent trading, C, illegal dealing, D, market abuse? I've got one feedback here. Yes, it is option A. Is everyone comfortable with option A? The answer is A. It's a simple one because we have been looking at this concept that, the director knew that the company could not survive, but they kept on trading. So that is considered as a wrongful trading. And in this situation, the directors are liable to contribute to the funds of the company because when the winding up takes place, everything that the company has is sold and, the creditors are paid. So if there's anything short, the directors will be required to contribute. Exactly. Okay. So moving on to the next one, before we do that, the feedback is important. The ACCA have done a good job in developing this feedback. So wrongful trading arises when the directors continue to run an ailing company when they know or ought to be aware that it has no reasonable prospect of avoiding insolvent winding up. Okay. So I hope you understand this concept that it's an ailing company, but the directors kept on running it. The next one, fraudulent trading is a criminal offense and applies at all times, not only on winding up. So this is about the second option. What is fraudulent trading? That it is criminal offense and it can be done at any time, not only on winding up. It arises when a person, not just a director, is a knowing party to a company being run with the intention of defrauding the creditor. So it's not the fraudulent trading is not only related to winding up, it can be done at any time and it's not restricted to directors. So you can see that the upcoming questions are going to be related to the fraudulent trading now, so that when we do all those questions, we will be able to have a good understanding of what fraudulent trading is. And one thing, that it's a criminal offense, and the other thing, that it can be done at any time. So moving on, and by anyone.